Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to another analysis video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. So, ladies and gentlemen, I told you this would happen, and I said this probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that, where I said, in the future, people are not going to know what they're listening to, so it means that the younger generation are going to be listening to things not knowing what they're listening to and judging them in a way that is inaccurate because they can't make a judgment on what they're listening to because they don't know what they're listening to. And here we have a prime example of a reel that was on Instagram, or it might, I think it might be a shorts video from YouTube, where there's somebody sitting down and the person is ranking voices, and there are 5 voices and each voice gets a percentage. Now, guess which particular skill is being judged in this video? It is pitch accuracy. So the accuracy of each singer has been given a percentage as to how accurate they are. So let's jump into this. It feels like jumping into the Twilight Zone or something, or some alternate universe. But let's have a listen to this. That's then the end of the shorts video, because it is a shorts video. So, I mean, I probably shouldn't laugh, but it is so stupid. But this is the reality of the world that we live in now. And like I said, I've been saying this for years, that you can now have, and I'm sure it's not just me watching this particular video, there will be members of the younger generation who are watching this that they don't have this on screen. This is something that I do. I run it through pitch monitoring software so that I can show you when it is calibrated clearly to a 440 standard pitch equal temperament. And for those of you who are a little bit late to the party, these lines are the default for pitch correction and auto tune. No singer ever has been calibrated to a 440, and trust me, on the channel we've looked at pretty much all of the best voices of all time. They are never calibrated. But if we now jump into this again, so what should happen in this particular video is that is crossed out, because you cannot judge the pitch accuracy of a singer who is being calibrated and who has tuned their voice. Oh, it's crazy. But this is, you can go and watch the video yourselves. I'm not making this up. This is a genuine shorts video on YouTube that this person is watching and judging people's voices that are tuned. And I say that the second person here is the only real voice. All of the others are tuned. So the person that got, and let me get rid of that, because this tuned voice got 95%. I don't know how you judge tuned voices. So there are 4 tuned voices here. And when I say tuned, it means that they've gone through and moved the vocal to exactly where the note is, or, I mean, here, like, you know, calibrated, 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 and this is more of a pitch correction thing rather than auto tune, because I mean that's maybe 2 or 3 cents off there, And here we did come down and just touch the line and then went a little bit sharp. So all of this is absolutely edited because a natural voice doesn't do this. But then we hear, tell you what, I'm going to bring this back on again because this isn't on the normal video, but I'm showing you that you cannot judge somebody's pitch accuracy when you're listening to pitch that wasn't their accuracy. It's been changed. But let's listen on. And for some reason, I don't know whether this is just because it happened that way or whether there's a particular agenda that's being pushed here. Maybe this video is sponsored by major labels and they want real voices to sound worse. So the real voice is the only one without any backing music. So it really stands out. So you can't really judge the accuracy with the background, but let's listen on.
And now I'm shining like a moonbeam. Oh, our time, no fears, no lies, that's who we're.
So like that. I mean, that G5, I know that people in the comment section, and this is where it's crazy. Look, swap 95 and 96. So this one was 95, the one that's not real, and the 96 was the actual real one. And it says 95 deserves to be higher. And 96 is off pitch. Also, 98% is like 99.9%. So these people watching this, I said it years ago, they don't know what they're watching. And now people who are potentially judging people's voices for accuracy don't know what they're listening to. So I don't know where we go from here other than telling everybody in the world to subscribe to my channel because I will tell you exactly what's going on. So anyway, with this second performance, is it? That one, I mean, that would get, in this particular lineup, 100% because it's the only genuine vocal. But anyway, I'll let it play on a bit. So the giveaway is always on these lines. Again, calibration, 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 and it's undeniable. So when we, I mean, I don't know which one that was. The third one was that. So we can put another cross on that. That gets 0%. So at the moment, I mean, this is a very one-sided competition because the person who's going to win has got to be the person who did it and not the person that is tuned. So let this play on. And I know people will maybe think, and I've done videos on this in the past, people might think, oh, but this person here, they're standing in a kitchen and they're just singing. There is so much on the internet that's manipulated, where people have just sung or are pretending to sing in a kitchen, pretending to sing in a bathroom, but it is pre-recorded and then pitch corrected and then released as if they were singing it live at that time. So this is another thing that people need to get wise to, that even things that look like they are genuine and just maybe an impromptu performance in your kitchen, even that is tuned now, which I know is crazy, but it's happening. So yeah, again, and I mean this G5, that singer hit that G5 directly on A440. What are the odds of all of the other singers hitting a G5 on A440? When you take one singer, you can take another singer, and I can guarantee you, you can take the two best singers in the world who, you know, might be not the same singer, two separate singers, and they will not hit a G5 on the line and hold it there. I can guarantee you that because it's impossible. Vocal cords are not calibrated. No matter who it is that it is singing, more often than not, the same singer will have a slight variation in pitch when they're singing the same note from one performance to the next. So yeah, getting two separate singers to do it, I mean, in this case, yeah, it's absolutely calibration. And there we go, yeah, the G5 again, perfectly on the line. Again, I said this years ago, in the future, every singer is going to sound the same because they're all being calibrated to A440, to this graph. So we've just seen that the singer before had exactly the same pitch accuracy as the singer after. And here they were calibrated to the B4, and this is calibrated to the B4. So everybody's voice now is the same. They've all got the same vocal ability for accuracy, but people don't know that this is happening, that everyone is now as accurate as everyone else. And why is that the case? Because it means that great singers have all of their expression and the thing that makes their voice stand up above other voices, and why people still see, you know, Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey and all these different singers that were huge pop stars and had amazing voices. Those are still seen as some of the best voices of all time because of the expression, not because they were calibrated to A440. But as we've seen recently with Mariah Carey as well, they're starting to calibrate older performances to A440. So it means that the great singers are being brought down to the level of everyone who's being tuned, which means that everyone sounds the same regardless of your vocal ability for hitting pitch accurately, which means you can then go and sell a product of somebody that might look great but can't sing that accurately. You can get them to sing in exactly the same way and to the same accuracy as Mariah Carey. You're now putting that singer who isn't very accurate on the same level as somebody who is, you know, known for being really accurate, but now they are calibrated. So this is why it means that the music industry can make more money, and they can look at an artist and think, oh, they look really good, but they can't sing very accurately. But what we can do is just calibrate them to A440, and now they're going to sound exactly the same as everyone else. And yeah, that's where the money is. Not really where the honesty is, but let this play on. So let's put across through that one. 0% marks for that because we are tuned again. That one was ridiculously tuned. And I think this last one is another kind of kitchen, bedroom type one. Oh, and there we go again. So that was the last one that's been... you can see the clear calibration going on here, here. And, I mean, I would actually like to hear people singing this without tuning it. But I guess because it's so difficult, that's why people are tuning it. It's like me doing the same thing. And, I mean, I'm a guy, so I wouldn't be singing this anyway. I mean, I wouldn't get involved with this kind of thing. But if I wanted to sing it, you know, maybe an octave lower and then pitch correct my voice, I could do. I mean, technically, I could sing it and in Melodyne drag my voice an octave higher and then just calibrate it to A440, and then I have sung it as well. So you can judge my pitch accuracy singing something that I know I wouldn't be able to sing. But this is the point, and this is why they've done it, because if they were to sing it without the tuning, it wouldn't sound very good, because this kind of thing, it's impossible to do, but you have to be a great singer to do this kind of thing, to have this kind of range and this kind of control to sing it accurately without calibrating it. And that's why great singers were great singers, because they would be able to sing something like this. But now you don't have to be a great singer to be seen to be singing something like this, and you know you haven't sung it. I know I haven't sung it if I'm applying Melodyne and pitch correcting it all, but then still uploading it and pretending that I have sung it. And that's where I draw the line, because I think, well, you can do it for your own enjoyment at home to listen to, but once you're pretending that you're doing this and you know you haven't done it, yeah, I think that's kind of, for me, misleading at best, and at worst, I probably don't want to say, but for me, it's just a total lack of any kind of integrity with your audience, because art is all about honesty, transparency, openness, and having that relationship with the audience so that they know what's going on and they're not giving you credit for something that you know you haven't done. This was it. We are now living in unfortunately, the future world that I predicted, where singers are being judged on their vocal accuracy when they've actually been calibrated to A440, so it means that you can't get any more accurate. And I guess the ultimate irony is you can't get any more accurate than being on these lines, and the scores are 95%, 97, 98 and 99, so it's not even 100%, whereas we're looking at the graph, so it has to be 100% for vocal accuracy because we are calibrated to A440. So anyway, I'm going to bring these all back up again because the only natural voice was this second girl, and yeah, she wins 96%. So everyone else didn't have their live vocal on the recording or in the video. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like I said, everybody in the world subscribe to my channel so that you know what's going on with vocals, just for the future of music and artistry in general. And for those that are genuinely doing it and genuinely singing amazingly, I think they should get some kind of recognition rather than being thrown in with voices like this that are tuned but are then being portrayed as live unedited voices. Yeah, everybody subscribe. But as always, you know, keep those requests coming to requests@wingspegasus.com, and I'll catch you guys at the next one.